Greetings once again, gamers. It has been another exciting week, so it's once again time for This Week in Gaming. Red Dead Online hasn't been updated in a while by Rockstar Games. Many fans expected new updates or any news regarding Red Dead Online this year. However, in their latest press, Rockstar Games made some announcements regarding their projects, and Red Dead Online was one of them. The company stated that there are no updates for Red Dead Online as the company focuses solely on the new GTA game. Many fans were upset by this decision, believing that Red Dead Online has far more potential than GTA. The company stated that only GTA would be getting major updates, meanwhile for Red Dead Online there would be minimal to no updates at all for the time being. Moving on, an ex-Bethesda developer says that Unreal Engine 5 makes indie development far more easy. Unreal Engine 5 has probably been the most important engine in the gaming world. The engine was released on 5th April 2022. Ever since its release, the gaming landscape has improved significantly. A former Bethesda developer who makes indie games now shared his experience with Unreal Engine 5 on Twitter. Nate Perkypile said that he always wanted to make his open world indie game, which was possible thanks to Unreal Engine 5. He worked on titles like Skyrim and Fallout before he left the company. He developed his own game called The Axis Unseen that allows you to hunt monsters using amazing weapons. This proves how Unreal Engine 5 is changing the gaming industry, giving everyone a chance to create something straight from their imagination. In other news, it seems like Sonic Origins won't be getting any successful breakthrough anytime soon. Sonic Origins was released as a title that featured all 4 major Sonic remasters and was rebuilt in the retro engine. There were some notable improvements in the game, however the number of bugs and issues it has makes it even worse than the original titles. The performance issues and persistent bugs were the reason behind its low rating of 57%, with 871 good and 634 bad reviews. The number of concurrent players measures to 105, with Twitch viewers below 50. Furthermore, the concurrent players keep on decreasing over time. The developer of Sonic Origins, Simon Thomley, stated that while there were a few issues in the title, but the title they turned in was different, so they are not entirely to blame in this case. As far as it goes with Sega, they still haven't released any statement on Sonic Origins' low performance. Moving ahead, the latest patch 18.2 of Pubg adds a new map and some new updates as well. A map named Destin was released in the latest update, as well as the introduction of some next-gen optimizations, gameplay features, graphical options, weapons, and some vehicles. The map is the same as the Erangel and Miramar and features places like Swamp, Concert, and many more. There's a new weapon called the 012 as well as a new vehicle called Airboat. There's also a feature called the Workshop where you can craft your own skins. From July 12th, Xbox players can enjoy Pubg at 4K 60 FPS. You will also get an option to choose between fast approximate anti-aliasing and temporal anti-aliasing. These settings are available for PS5 as well. However, if you don't have a 4K display, you will get the output in 1080p 60 FPS. There are several new updates as well. You can check them out by updating Pubg and playing it by yourself. In another news, Beyond Good and Evil 2 finally starts external playtesting. The game was revealed in 2017 and fans were anxiously waiting for its release. Ubisoft released a statement in its recent investor FAQs that they are still working on games like Star Wars, Skull and Bones, Mario Rabbids, as well as Beyond Good and Evil 2. Thus, it seems like Ubisoft has not forgotten about this anticipated project, and according to many sources, they might start an external playtesting this month as well. Moving on, Oddworld Soulstorm was recently found in a listing for Switch, indicating that the game might be coming to Switch soon. The title was also sent as a gift to PS Plus members for the new PS5 players. Sony ported the game to PC along with many other titles. It was ported successfully on 21st June 2022, however there weren't many good reviews on the title. The game was found in a recent listing of the Dutch retailer called Netgame. It is set to be released on 31st December 2022. The regular edition will be available for €49.99 and the collector's edition will sell for €149.99. While the site claims the release is for Nintendo Switch, it could be a typo as we don't have many PS exclusives available on Switch. Moving on, Xbox Series X/S surpasses 250,000 sales in Japan. With PlayStation being more preferred as compared to Xbox, this came as a surprise. Selling so many units, especially in Japan, is essential because Sony is based in Tokyo. Hitting this milestone in one's turf is undoubtedly remarkable. Xbox Series X and S managed to sell 260,504 units since its launch, comparing it to the Xbox One that barely sold over 100,000 copies. This was quite a surprise. If the sales continue like this, Xbox Series X/S will probably outsell Xbox 360 in years to come. In another news, Halo Infinite might have the feature of cross customization in it. Fans were very disappointed in the armor customization feature of the game, the main complaint being that you cannot swap items from one core to another. The attachments can only be swapped in the same core. There are 5 cores available as of now, namely Mark V, Mark 6, Yoroi, Eagle Strike, and Rakasha. Players think that the customization is very restrictive and should have been more flexible. Keeping the feedback in mind, the studio promised to remove the core system in the near future. There were leaks of the new core system as well. The feature is expected to come around the second half of the season, with the much awaited co-op mode being released as well. Hunt Showdown developer discusses the necessity of monetization for sustainability. Recently, Hans, the publishing manager, stated that the monetization changes that were made last year were made after considering both the project longevity and the player's happiness. The official also stated that Bloodborne contributed the least in sustaining the economy, so the monetization changes were made to ensure future free updates.
An extensive data review surrounding our monetization, our economy, and our revenue. Too many Bloodborns were being pumped into the economy. We did this on purpose. We want to give people incentives to look into legendary items and to play for that. But it came to a point that by far the majority of Bloodborns in the economy were given away, and only a very small percentage was being sold.
Bloodborne was made accessible on purpose so players could look into the legendary items, but only a few were sold. The monetization changes got minor backlash, but players accepted generous changes. An industry insider recently suggested that a 2D Donkey Kong game that was supposedly in development was a mere rumor and has been debunked. The rumors for the new game circulated in 2021 and early 2022. Previously, Nate the Hate, an industry insider, stated limited information about the game. However, another prominent leaker, Skylux Hunter, has debunked all previous rumors. In a follow-up tweet, Skylux suggested that he is not denying a new Donkey Kong game. However, according to him, the game being 2D is made-up information. That's all for this week's episode of This Week in Gaming. We hope to see you again, so don't forget to tune in next week, same day, same time. Till then, sayonara.